Welcome to Variant Edition, your source of comic book news and culture. I'm Mike.
And I'm Nick. Every week we bring you the best that comics has to offer. On Tuesdays, it's the latest headlines in the world of comics and a sneak peek at what comics you shouldn't miss on Wednesday.
Then, later in the week, it's our regular half-hour Variant Edition with more news, reviews, interviews, and, well, basically anything we think is comic-related.
See, we sort through the news and keep our fingers on the pulse of comics, so you guys don't have to.
So sit back and get ready for 5 minutes of comic knowledge that will prepare you to step in your comic shop this week.
Now, it's not as big as week as some of the past few, but there seems to be a pretty good variety of titles. DC jumps out of the gate with another 52 spin-off title. Last week we saw the release of Black Adam. This week it's the all-new Booster Gold. Amazon's continued to attack the DC Universe and your wallets with issue number 5 and a crossover in Catwoman 70. The Flash returned to its old numbering in this week's Flash 231. And Brad Meltzer wraps up his epic year on the Justice League of America. Also, be on the lookout for Black Canary number 4, Action Comics 854, Outsiders 5 of a Kind, Thunder and Martian Manhunter, Robin 165, and Superman Batman 39. Marvel should also have a few hits this week, including Captain America number 29. Yeah, he's still dead, but this book is so amazing. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man ends with issue 23. New X-Men 41 wraps up the quest for magic. Submariner number 3 continues a surprising series with a cool cover by Leinil Yu. And speaking of covers, check out Wolverine Origins 16. Cap, Bucky, Wolverine, nice. Okay, but it's not all about caves and muscles. There's a few other titles that should pique some interest, including the intriguing Baltimore Steadfast Tin Soldier and Vampire, featuring artwork by Mike Hellboy Mignola. Also, keep your eyes open for Fathom Keanu number 3, Storm Shadow 3, Red Prophet 10, Program 2, and Rex Mundi 7. Top Cow starts off their new pilot season with Ripclaw number 1, and Image releases something very cool looking called Killing Girl number 1. While it's not actual comic, the animated Doctor Strange DVD comes out today. Marvel's done a pretty good job with their DVD so far. Check back next week to see what we thought of their latest offering, Doctor Strange. Okay, but our pick of the week, well, if you missed them the first time around, now you can pick up second printings of Green Lantern 21 and Green Lantern Corps 14, featuring the best DC story of the year, the Sinestro Corps War.
Our news this week starts off on a sad note. Mike Wieringo, artist of the currently running Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four, and co-creator of Telos, died suddenly on Sunday of an apparent heart attack. Wieringo, or Ringo as he was known by fans, jumped to prominence on DC's Flash, before moving on to help create Impulse with Mark Waid. He worked extensively at Marvel and DC, including stints on Robin, Adventures of Superman, Sensational Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and most recently, helping launch the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man with Peter David. We had a chance to talk to Mike Wieringo at last year's Baltimore Comic-Con, and we're eager to see him again. His loss will be felt throughout the comics world as his reputation as a friendly and approachable creator is held by both fans and other professionals. We wish our sincerest condolences to his family. Mike Wieringo was only 44. News the rest of the comics world seems pretty small after a story like that. We'll be back next time with more headlines from San Diego and this weekend's Wizard World Chicago.
Alright, that's it for Variant Edition Tuesday this week.
We've got quite a bit going on lately. Right now, we're preparing to attend the Baltimore Comic-Con September 8th and the 9th.
If you are a creator or publisher and would like to talk to us, let us know. Just send Kevin an email and we can set something up.
Yeah, we got some huge plans for Baltimore, and unlike the New York Comic-Con, we won't let Kevin take 6 months to get it out to you.
Baltimore's a great con. It's one of the few out there that is just about comics. There's no wrestling, no bikini models, sadly. Just comics and comic creators.
Even the big, huge superstar creators seem approachable at Baltimore. It's a great time.
Absolutely. We'll have more news about our plans in the next 2 weeks. Kevin is still working on something that we can hopefully premiere next week, and it should be cool.
Yeah, alright, well, let's wrap this up. So, you're watching us now, right? Right, Okay, we established that. Well, if you're looking for something to listen to, you know, when you're at work trying to make it look like you're working, head over to the Comics Podcast Network.
It's a great source for some of the coolest comic book related podcasts out there.
Yeah, watch after the credits for another promo from another show on that network.
But don't forget there are quite a few ways to watch us here at Variant Edition. You've got iTunes, Vio, YouTube, Google Video, and don't forget a new high-res feed from Blip TV, or you can just head over to variantedition.com and watch us at its source, really, when you think about it.
That's all you gotta do. Anyway, that's it for Variant Edition Tuesdays. We'll see you next time. We good?
If you're a fan of science fiction, horror, crime noir, or dark fantasy, then you'll want to come join me at lordshaper.com/cryptographics, home of Cryptographics podcasts. That's KRYPTOGRAPHICS PHIK. See you there, or you'll taste my whip.